The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
好的，欢迎收看《合金装备蓝蛇》中文剧情流程第1期，我是手柄。这里我们选择普通难度，尽量做到零杀零发现吧。蓝蛇呢是 NGC 上面的独占作品使用了合金装备2的引擎，算是对初代的剧情重置。这一作呢是由硅骑士工作室负责开发。流程的中文字幕呢，是由我自行精心翻译校对的。
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
电梯的左侧呢，可以获得 M9啊，这把武器呢使用的是麻醉针子弹啊，不是致命武器。一开始呢，我们需要等电梯下来，这个时候呢，可以躲在这个叉车的死角啊，或者是躲在左边的衣柜里面都可以。好的，等这里的小兵下来了，我们就可以上去了。
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
好的，那基本操作结束完毕之后呢，我们就可以开始行动了啊。一开始呢，我们处于这个处理设施的正门前啊，这个时候呢会有2个小兵在这巡逻啊，中间呢这还有一个停机坪啊。我们先可以到这个货车后面呢，可以拿到这把 SCOM。这把武器呢，这把手枪呢是我们的第1把致命性武器啊。我们等这个货车旁边的这个小兵探过头绪啊，然后我们可以去等着去捡这个直升机上面的这个子弹啊。这应该是一个电磁干扰雷，应该是。正好在这2束探照灯下面，我们等这个探照灯走了之后呢，然后过来捡啊。上面一个 chaff grenade， 这个呢是电磁干扰雷啊，就是用来屏蔽这个各种各样的电磁干扰信号的啊。比如说有的时候有一些摄像头什么的。这里呢，我们掏出 SCOM， 然后呢把这个仓库里面的这个摄像头给打掉啊。这个在这个位置呢，如果你打这个摄像头，它这个枪声是不会吸引周围的小兵的啊，距离比较远啊。我们进来之后呢，可以在这里获得这个闪光雷啊，这个闪光弹啊。闪光弹呢可以用来眩晕这个普通的杂兵啊，它会发出一些强光啊。一开始呢，这个地方还是有很多好东西的，这2种这个手雷都是非常实用的这个武器。好，我们等右边的这个杂兵啊，等他的这个巡逻路线过去了啊。他一般是会走一个方形，就像这样的。然后呢，我们接下来就可以上2楼，潜入这个处理设施啊。它这个有几条路线啊，一共是3个通风口啊。总体而言，还是2楼的这个通风口，更加方便一点啊。当然，这上面还有一个士兵在这巡逻啊，我们等他过去了，就从中间这个地方就可以进去了。
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah, and they say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
哎，走到这里啊，就可以从这个通风口这儿下来了。走到这里面呢，就是这个坦克的这个储藏室。然后呢，我们从这个走廊过的时候呢，要注意一下投影的这个摄像头啊，这个摄像头它会有一个死角，等它这个死角摆过去就可以了。啊，先到里面这个地方来啊，这个地方是一个仓库啊。这里如果说现在不拿的话呢，等以后它这个门就锁上了啊，等很后期才拿。哎，在这个最里面呢有这个热成像感应仪啊，建议这个第一次来的时候呢就顺手把它拿上，然后呢我们再原路返回啊，就是这个里就没有必要像原版1代一样的就是慢慢的走下去啊，在这个边缘这还有这个电磁干扰力，我们可以像2代一样啊，从这个边缘挂下去，哎，就像这样。因为它这个重新移植，哎，这边我这个角度不好啊，我们先把电梯开了之后，然后回避一下。刚才那个我们从跳下来的时候，正好被这个杂兵啊惊了一下子啊，惊了一下，没关系啊。好，这边这个电梯啊开了，我们就可以走。啊，没有被发现啊，仅仅是引起了一点点这个响动啊。然后呢，我们到这个第1层这儿来啊，第1层这样就是单独牢房间啊。我们现在呢，因为所有的这个区域感应门我们都没有办法开啊，我们只能要么就钻通风管道啊，要么就钻下水道。哎，这边这个地方通风管道里面有一个这个军粮啊，军粮我们可以拿上，军粮呢算是我们的恢复道具啊，就类似于生化里面的绿草。继续爬通风管道啊！
Kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
A woman. Not him.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the second-floor basement.
Second-floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
死了。
Dead.
哎，真是莫名其妙啊。
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No!
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you. The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
好，第一场强制战斗啊，这个时候呢，我们可以装备上我们 M9，因为我们是不杀人的嘛，是吧？所以说我们就带上我们的这个非致命性武器啊，麻醉枪，啊，可以。如果这个时候呢没有来得及就是点头一枪这个打兵的话呢，可以先点一下他的身体，然后呢直接一个前冲，哎，把他冲翻了之后呢，他就对吧？同时晕眩加上这个麻醉枪的效果，就可以让他直接致晕。哎，第一段是必须要你来打的，因为前面 Meryl 他菜鸟嘛，没有办法开枪，他不会开枪，他不敢开枪。哎，等到第二段，然后被 Snake 击了一下之后呢，他才开始主动攻击敌人。啊，这个时候呢，我们就可以打辅助，是吧？他用这个这个 Famas 打，然后我们就就拿这个那个麻醉枪可以补一补，就打得快一点。就用麻醉枪，然后加上一翻滚的这样一个套路，来，应该这样。但是呢，这种重型的这种戴头盔的敌人，有的你翻过去，他会直接把你踢回去。这个，哎，你看就像呢，他给你来一脚，这个不是特别容易那个。我也行吧，都可以。啊，趁着战斗间隙呢，可以到这边的厕所里面把这个物资拿一下。这边有一本这个这个成人杂志啊，还有这个 SCOM 的子弹。这里的补给呢，一般来说给的都是 SCOM 子弹，哎呦，像这边还被踢回来了。SCOM 子弹的话，如果你用 SCOM 打的话，那就算你的杀人数了。好，那这样的话，这场强制战斗结束啊。看着这满地的血迹啊，没有直接崩溃了，我去。
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you? You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, That was Mantis.
好的，那剧情结束之后呢，那我们差不多这一期的节目就到这里，感谢大家收看，那我们下期再见啊。